single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to JustCompareCars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2019 69 plate Ford Ranger. It's a 3.2 TDCi 200 Wildtrak, manual gearbox, just 12,000 miles, and it's got full Ford service history. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here with me today in person. As I go around with you today, I will look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres, looking at the tread depths. We'll have a look in the back, look at the roller shutter. Then we'll have a look inside, looking at the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. Now, once we've done that, we'll have a quick look under the bonnet, look at the engine, and then finally we'll have a look underneath at the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you've got any questions or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. There's nothing to hide. If you're looking to finance a vehicle, we can go through an application with you. It takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get your decision within about an hour. We will ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT because it is obviously a VAT applicable vehicle. Right, so I'll start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. It is quite early in the morning and obviously it's got a little bit of morning dew on it, so I apologise for that, but hopefully you can see past that. To be honest with you, it's in really great condition. 12,000 miles, full Ford service history. Goes without saying, it's been really well looked after anyway. Hopefully you can see from the image that you're in front of you, there's no nasty marks or dents on the bonnet. Everything looks really nice and clean. Just move that off. Obviously the usual spot where you might see some stone chips, there doesn't appear to be anything that's on there at all. Driver's side headlight and front bumper, working our way around. Again, there's nothing really to shout about. There will be the occasional stone chip, but nothing serious, and hopefully you can see from the image in front of you, it's in fantastic condition. Obviously it's got the body kit on it and the wheels, really sets it off very nicely. So, passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition. You can see that the arch kit's in great condition as well. So passenger side front wheel and tyre. Wheels in great condition, as you can see. It's a general grabber tyre. I would guesstimate that there's approximately 10 or 11 millimetres of tread. Windscreen appears to be free from stone chips or cracks. Can't see anything on it specifically, but have a better look when we get inside. Right, so let's go over the pillars first. And as you can see, there's no nasty marks or dents. Everything looks really nice and clean. And that's the same for the roof as well. So before I go down the passenger side, I always like to have a look at the gaps on the side, and as you can see, there's no misalignment, there's no nasty marks or dents on it that are sticking out. And obviously we can go down the side now and have a really good look at it. So hopefully you can see from that shot there, it's in really great condition throughout anyway, but obviously I just want to make sure that you can see absolutely everything. Side steps are in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or dents on the doors. Everything just looks superb. Mirror back's nice and in condition, as is the mirror. It's got the wind deflectors on the side and they're also in great condition as well. Onto the rear quarter. I have just noticed there's a little mark there. If you can see that. It is tiny, but it is there. So mouldings on the rear arch again are in great condition. Nice and clean, no damage. Paint's in great condition, as is the Wildtrak spoiler, as you can see. So passenger side rear wheel and tyre. Again, the wheel's in great condition. Matching tyre. Slightly less tread. I would say that there's probably 9mm, which obviously sits in line with the fact it's rear wheel drive. Passenger side tail lights in nice clean condition. There's no damage, there's no cracks, there's no misting, everything looks spot on. Rear bumper is in nice clean condition. You'll notice obviously it's got a tow bar with the later style electrics. I'm sure you're aware, but these will tow 3.5 tonne quite happily. In fact, it's probably one of the best trucks on the market for doing it. Tailgate is in nice clean condition. And again, there's no nasty marks or dents. Everything looks nice and clean. being really critical, there's a tiny little mark there, but other than that I can't see anything else. On the rear bumper there's a slight scuff mark there, nothing serious. So it's got a mountain top roll. Oh, it's locked, just bear me 1 second. Unlock that for you. So obviously it's on the central locking system as well. Inside the tailgate, everything's nice and clean. Mountain top's in nice clean condition as well. Arguably one of the best screens that you can get for your rear of your truck. Obviously you can see that the back of the truck's in nice clean condition as well. It's obviously not been used for anything heavy. It's always nice to see that in such condition and obviously been looked after. And obviously very unusual seeing something with this such a low mileage. Put that in there. Just put that there for a second, I'll come back and get that. Right, so onto the driver's side. Tail light's in nice clean condition, it's free from damage, there's no misting, no issues, everything looks nice and clean. So onto the rear quarter. And again, as you can see, it's in lovely condition. There's no nasty marks or dents, and the body mouldings are in great condition as well. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition, there's no damage. Matching tyre, and it's matching tread depth to the opposite side, so axles are correct. So spoiler, as you can see, is in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Excuse me. Let's go over the pillars. And as you can see, let's have a quick look at the driver's side. So again, all the gaps look spot on, there's no misalignment, no issues at all, everything looks spot on. Alright, so let's have a quick look down. And hopefully, as you can see from that, it's in fantastic condition. Side steps are in really nice clean condition as well, and there's nothing to show you on the body, unless that's a marking. It's not, it's probably bird poo. So yeah, everything looks spot on. Driver's side mirror back's in nice clean condition, there's no damage, mirror's intact. Onto the driver's side front wing, and again it's in nice clean condition with nothing to show you. There's a very, no it's not, it's gone, must have been a hair. Mouldings in good condition, everything's spot on. Driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition, matching tyre, matching tread depth to the opposite side. Okay, so let's have a look inside. Excuse me. So, driver's side door card is in nice clean condition, it's free from any damage or marks, everything looks nice and clean. Looking on the armrest, you can see we've got electric windows ×4 and also the window lock as well. Then up above, you've got your door lock there. So it's got the Wildtrak overmats all round, nice and clean, carpets are spot on, all the plastic mouldings are in nice clean condition. Driver's seat, no surprise, bolsters feel like new. Material's very clean and there's no damage on the seat. It's a fully electric seat, so it will go forwards and backwards. You can bring it up and down, you can bring the tip up, and also the back will go forwards and backwards as well. Just put that over there so I don't dirt it. Keys, there are 2 keys and there are seems 2 keys for the back as well. Let's start it up. Excuse me, just put my seat back a little bit. Drop the clutch to start it, turn the key, and it fires into action straight away, no issues. Let's turn that down. So on the dashboard, you'll notice obviously there's a fuel level low, but other than that, there's no other warning lights other than the fact the handbrake's on. Steering wheel is in nice clean condition, there's no fading, there's no stitching coming away, everything looks spot on. Dashboard is very clean, free from damage. Obviously gear stick all looks like new. It's very, very clean. Cup holders in the front. Yeah, it's all good. Right, so steering wheel controls. Basically this part here controls this part here. You've got a multitude of different options that you can have. I think the one that it's on is probably the best one. Gives you the revs, the fuel, and it gives you the temperature of the water, obviously. Lower part is your cruise control, and then the left hand side, basically this does the same thing. You've got a different multitude of options in regards to what you see on your screen. Lower part is your volume, voice command, mute. You can answer your phone and hang up from there, and also you can skip channels and go across from there as well. Right, so let's have a quick look at the media center. Reverse camera, as you can see, works perfectly, very clear, dead easy to use. It's also got the parking sensors as well, which obviously show on there, and you can use that quite easily. So your home screen, so let me just go back to home screen. Home screen gives you basically a map, your radio station, that'll be your phone when it's plugged in, heated seats, I'll tell you what, give them a whirl while we're here, put them on, and then obviously you've got your options below. So if you look at audio first, look on sources, you've got AM, FM, DAB, CD, and also you can have Bluetooth audio as well. Climate control, it's not the warmest of days, but let's give it a go. Try the aircon out. Aircon's on. Well, I can tell you the air conditioning's cold straight away. It's got that bite to it instantly. Switch that off. Obviously you got your phone, you pair your phone from there. Navigation screen, really very easy to use, dead simple to look at and use, and also, if I'm honest, it's probably the best navigation system I've ever seen in a truck. The system is just fluid. You put your finger on it, it moves, you pinch in, it zooms in, you pinch out, it zooms out, and it just works perfectly every time. As I say, Navaras are quite good as well, they just don't work quite in the same way. These ones are absolutely the best. Hopefully someone will get that. And then we've got mobile apps. Obviously once you've plugged your phone in, it has got Apple CarPlay, it's got Android as well, you've got Wi-Fi even. All the systems work perfectly. Another thing I quite like is the ambient lighting in the system. So you can pick different lighting throughout. It's got little LEDs, you won't see them now because it's too light, but LEDs all around the vehicle, and it just gives you that little pop of extra colour when you're in it. Really nice to see. You've got obviously your controls down here below, which is basically you can control it on your screen or you can control it on the actual settings down below as well. 6-speed manual gearbox. It's also worth remembering, obviously it's got the remaining amount of manufacturers, which when new is 3 years or 60,000 miles, so there's quite a lot left on it obviously, which is obviously nice to know. Passenger seat, bolsters again feel like new. Material, as you can see, is extremely clean and it is free from damage. The roof lining is again really very clean and it's free from any damage. It does smell nice inside as well. It doesn't smell like it's been smoked in, which is obviously a bit of a bonus. If you smoke, it doesn't matter. But if you don't, like myself, I'm not overly keen on that cigarette smell. Obviously, once it's tainted a car and you can't get rid of it. But in here, it smells fine. What else to show you? Oh yeah, armrest. Armrest really nice and clean, free from damage. Quite a nice thing. It's, if you look inside, it's got a little vent. Not so much now, but when it's hot on a summer's day, what you can actually do is open that vent. I suppose you could put hot air in, but you can put cold air in there with your air conditioning on. You can put your cans in there or your sandwiches or whatever. It's not a fridge, but you know, it gives you that little bit of a fridge-like situation. Seats in the back are really very nice and clean. We'll have a quick look at those in a bit closer detail in just a second. Excuse me. Controls. Stop start here, hill descent, stability control, and obviously your switchable 4-wheel drive. And then down below here is where you plug your USB in for your phones, so obviously you can get your connectivity. Right, switch that off. obviously, like I said before, you know, if you think I've missed something or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, just ask. It's not a problem. There's nothing to hide. I can show you absolutely anything that you want to see. At the end of the day, you're going to travel and look at it. It's going to be no different. So I'd rather show it you before you set off, and obviously potentially save a wasted journey for yourself. So controls here, you've got your electric folding mirrors, and then obviously your light controls. You've got your you can control where your headlights go up and down and whatever else as well, which is obviously good. Right, so let's have a quick look in the back. I'll tell you what, before I go there, let me just pop the bonnet, which is just there. Let's have a quick look in the back at the seats. Door card in the back. You can see it's really nice and clean. It's free from damage. There's no issues at all. All the pads are spot on. Seats in the back, as you saw from before, they are very, very clean, free from any damage. And to be honest with you, it doesn't really look like they've been used. Obviously, armrest with cup holders. These do come up, and you can obviously get those up, and then you've got cubby holes underneath. And again, you can see everything's really very clean. Behind the back seat rest as well, you've got your tool roll and your jack. All those are intact. Again, overmats all round, and they are extremely clean. Not much longer. Hopefully he's still with me. Let's have a quick look in the back. So, in the passenger side, sorry, not the back. Door card's all clean, no issues at all. Everything looks spot on. All the mats are excellent condition. And in the back, door card's again nice and clean. Excuse the noise in the background. Again, overmats all clean, carpet's all nice in condition. Let's have a quick look underneath the bonnet. Obviously the bonnet's on a pneumatic, which is always nice to see. So engine, you can see the fluids are all nice and clean. No great surprise, 13,000 miles, or is it 13,000 miles? Full Ford service history. It's been really well cared for. Everything looks nice and clean. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Turbo unit's nice and clean. Again, all the block looks clean as well. There's no oil. All the original Ford stickers are obviously intact. Everything looks good. Let's have a quick look underneath. So again, you can see no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything looks nice and clean and dry underneath. Exhaust in good condition. Rear diff's nice and clean, and it's free from any oily residue. Spare wheel, I think that's an alloy. Is it alloy? Can't quite see the tyre. Oh, it's got a good tyre on it as well. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person with me today. Maybe a little bit more. I understand I go on. We're on 18 minutes, which is about standard really for me. But I'd rather show you too much than not enough. It's also worth mentioning that once you've watched the video, have a quick look on Facebook, because you'll find different pictures of this vehicle that you wouldn't see anywhere else. But for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me. I really appreciate it. It takes patience to watch one of these, obviously I understand that. For the moment though, take care, stay safe, bye bye.